Hi, good evening, everybody. How you guys doing? You guys are probably sitting there wondering, why is she wearing a bathrobe? I'll explain in a minute. Oh, hi, I'm Christine Mattingly. Welcome to the show tonight. My information for contact is christinemattingly.com. That is my website. You can also reach me by email at causejoy888@yahoo.com. Okay, so we're going to do things a little differently tonight. Okay, I'm obviously not going to be reading cards. Okay. Today is a very special and important day. Today is 2 years ago today that my husband passed away here at the house. And my hope with the show tonight is to extend something to somebody that may help them, or at least give them an understanding, some sort of support, so you know that you're not alone. Okay. First off, I just want to tell you, grieving is difficult. Grieving is hard. Okay. And you're just going to have to go with it at your own pace and your own understanding. Okay. It's going to be slightly different for everybody. Okay. There's typically nothing beautiful about it. Okay. Except for maybe some lessons that you're going to learn through the process. Okay. So, what I would like to share is I was always taught by a very special, important woman in my life whose robe I'm actually wearing. And I'll get to that again in a minute. Okay. She taught me that when you are in the middle of something and you're working through something that is extremely difficult, it is always your job, out of love, to look behind and reach out to the person who's just now starting the journey, to always help them out. Okay. So this is a beautiful platform. Hopefully that this will reach somebody that needs this. And I wanted to say thank you, Constance and Dave, for allowing this to occur. Your program is incredibly important. And I just wanted to say thank you for the platform this evening. Okay. So everybody's journey is different. Everybody's coping mechanisms are so different. Okay. I got very lucky in the very beginning. Okay. I had the support of my mother. We live in the same house. And strangely enough, I had the support of my dog. You know, I mean, because with a dog, they don't understand grieving. They understand they have to go outside. So you still have the responsibility of taking care of your dog. So you have to get up for your dog, right? Okay. My next thing was that I found out that the most important people in your life are the ones that are going to kind of save your ass. Okay. They will. And I remember my first 6 months or so in grieving, this is exactly what I wore. So I wanted to wear this for just the occasion this evening. Okay. This was my wardrobe on a consistent basis. And I still kind of fall into that a little bit, even at this time. It's just the whole point. Again, you go at your own pace. You do what you can do with what you have and what you know. All right. My closest and most dearest friend, Claire, I love her to pieces. She saved my ass on so many different ways, and here's some of the things that she was able to give to me. Okay. Oh, before I forget, her sister Letitia is also in spirit. She's been in spirit for just a tish over 3 years now, and from her, my greatest teacher and my greatest mentor. I inherited this robe from her. And when my husband finally passed, since she was such a great teacher, a spiritual teacher, um, I just kind of put on her cape, so to speak. And she helped me, and I felt close to her. And I was still getting the lessons from her through this beautiful black bathrobe that I literally never took off, ever. So Claire, bless her little heart, that's Letitia's sister. And we joke that Letitia got me the first 30 years, and now Claire gets me the last 30 years. Okay. And it was really interesting because she was always my friend's sister. And to me, I was always her sister's friend. We weren't really that close. We knew each other. We were in the same group sometime. We did the same activities. One would always mention the other in some format. We did not have a relationship. Okay. We had a relationship, pseudo relationship through somebody else. All right. I remember around the third or fourth day, ended up reaching out to her. And what she ended up doing for me is on the third day, when I am not even knowing how to breathe or think, you know, um, and things were really, really strange because you're still in shock, right? Okay. So strangely, as I'm telling her the day, minute by minute, blow by blow of everything that had happened, she had me laughing. I don't know how she did it. And I was thinking you weren't allowed to. Laughter was off guard, off the table for months and months, maybe even a year. I don't know. I knew you were supposed to wear black or something, but I didn't know if that was the TV, right? I wore the robe. So, anyways, she had me laughing about the most incredible things. And then she ended up, her husband also passed away about 6 years ago. And so, through her experience, she reached out to me. And that I'm very grateful for. She used a medium for her husband who had passed. And I asked for the medium's phone number, not thinking that I was going to get this information. And I didn't know what I was going to do. Thankfully, the universe provided. And this woman did reach out to me very quickly. And I have not gotten her permission to use her name, but I promise I won't use her last name. But it would be unfair for me not to mention it and say thank you, Tina. You gave me a sense of security and information, and you helped my grief. All right, you did. So how she works, and every medium is different. I'm different from her as well. I use pictures. I like to look at pictures of the person who has passed. Okay. And how she gives the messages is she gives everything through text, as if she channels and she gets the information through the person that you're trying to communicate with, and she checks it out. So I literally have every single solitary text message that she ever sent me from like 2 years ago. And there's a lot of them. Okay. So for the ones that are just on their knees and they just really don't know what to do, there are some beautiful services out there as well. And I used to work for United Way of San Diego back in the day. And what they created was a hotline number, 211. And what they do is when you simply just dial 211 and you tell them your area and what you need, they bring you all of these services. And all these services are nonprofit. Okay, so if you need that kind of help, please find a way to get the help that you need. Okay, if you don't, I can only tell you what I did. I had a really good friend, I had a really good medium, and I had a dog, and I had a mom, and that's what I had. And this beautiful blue robe. Okay, strangely enough, beautifully through this medium, my husband ended up telling her that I was also a medium. And I tried to explain to her, Tina, I'm sorry, I'm an empath. But when she said that, actually, a lot of things did actually make sense. Everything started to add up. And I started going backwards, and I realized that this was true. Okay. Before time runs out, I also wanted to say that spirit is very, very real. Okay. Pay attention to the signs. Me and my husband have this little ladybug thing that we do. All right. And it started when our first couple of weeks of dating. Long and the short of it is, he wanted me to go online and accept a credit card offer for him. And I thought that was kind of ridiculous for me to do. So being the Scorpio that I am, I made sure that he got a credit card, all right, but it had a ladybug on it. And he's a truck driver with a Harley Davidson. Imagine him going to the truck stop with a ladybug credit card, right? Okay, so the ladybug has been in and out of our lives this whole entire time. All right. Matter of fact, we were married 2 weeks shy of 13 years. And just like a typical male, he got out of another anniversary, right? Our anniversary is on the 27th of this month. So, anyways, this credit card, he gets it and he blows his stack because it's a picture of a ladybug, right? So, yesterday after dinner, I'm sitting outside with the dog, and walking across the pavers is the ladybug, right? Watch the signs. They're always trying to communicate with you. What you really need to know more than anything is they've never left. They've just left the body. The body is flesh and the flesh cannot last, but the energy never dies, ever. Okay? Look for the signs. They're always there. They're always trying to communicate with you. They're always trying to find a way to get your attention. So you start noticing little flickers on your eyes or certain things that you guys had in common completely starts to show up every so often. Pay attention to that because it's actually them trying to talk to you. All right. We got about a minute left. I'm sure there's a bunch of other things that I wanted to share with you. I just hope and pray that this provided something for somebody out there who is going through the same thing. Just remember to go at your own pace. There's no right or wrong way. And if you don't take a shower for a week and a half, guess what? You don't take a shower for a week and a half, right? It's your grieving, okay? Thank you so much for coming by tonight, and we'll see you next week, and I'll go ahead and draw some cards for you. Until then, love and light, and thank you.